What's up, guys? Heel Jeff here, and I cannot believe I'm saying it. AJ Styles is your new WWE World Champion. Holy shit, was that a good match? I mean, there were so many crazy spots in that match. There were like 3 times where I thought AJ Styles was like severely hurt. Like, they were crazy spots. That match, it started slow. It picked up pace at the end. And I can't believe Styles won the title. I mean, yeah, it was kind of a cheap win, the ref bump there and all that, but still, he's the champion. Like, we were always waiting for that day when we could say AJ Styles is the WWE champion, world champion, whatever the hell it's called. And today is that day. He's finally done it. He's in the WWE. He's won the WWE World Championship. Oh, it was amazing, man. I couldn't believe. I didn't think they were gonna do it tonight. I thought they were gonna hold it off until like Survivor Series or No Mercy. Definitely not tonight though. And well, they shocked me. I mean, he beats John Cena at SummerSlam. He beats Dean Ambrose for the world title tonight. Man, he's on a run right now. It was awesome. I can't believe it finally happened. I didn't see it coming yet. But what a crazy spot. That one move where Dean Ambrose did like the power bomb on the apron into the ring post. Holy shit! I thought Styles like broke his shoulder, destroyed everything in his shoulder or whatever. There, I couldn't believe he got up. He was good. And then there was another one where he was like on the like hanging on the ropes, and Ambrose went off the ropes and then like kicked him in the face, and he went flying back first onto the ring apron, not the ring apron, the ground right out by the announce table, the floor. I thought that, and there was another one too. I forget which one it was. Crazy though. That match, it was long as hell. They were making this match long because they knew they didn't have enough to go 3 full hours tonight, and you could just tell as soon as that show went on the air that they didn't have enough to go 3 full hours. I mean, they started off with like a 5-minute promo, and then they had Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan come into the ring, and then they had a promo. By the time the women's match got started, it was like 8:15 after they all had their entrances. That was a good match. How about that? Becky Lynch, your new women's champion on SmackDown. That was awesome. I mean, I really enjoyed that. She deserves it more than anyone. That was a good match. I said before in the prediction video, I was looking forward to that match and the Dean Ambrose Styles match, and I basically got what I wanted. I wanted Becky to win the title. I wanted AJ Styles to win the title. Worked out perfect. I mean, it didn't feel like a big show tonight, like an important show, but it didn't. It felt like almost like an episode of SmackDown to me because, like, everything was like it was weird. The ropes were still blue. I mean, the Backlash logo just looked like another SmackDown logo. It felt like I was watching an episode of SmackDown, but it was still. I mean, I thought it was a good show. It didn't feel like it was like a big pay-per-view or anything. It just felt like maybe I was watching SmackDown, or you know what I mean. Anyway, back to that main event match. I mean, that was crazy. That match was long though. It was like, it started at like 10:10, got over at like 10:35, I think. It was crazy long, 25 minutes. I thought they were gonna go maybe like 15-20, but they went like 20-25 with it. Man, I still can't believe AJ Styles won. He deserves it, man. But yeah, like I said, that match started slow. It was just like really slow. The crowd was dead. But then they started to pick up pace when AJ Styles was getting those. They were doing those spots where looked like he got really hurt and all that. And then that's when it started to pick up pace. Ambrose did one part where he ran on the announce table into the crowd, and Styles was in the crowd and jumped into him. That was cool. But I mean, there were so many crazy spots in that match, especially toward the end there, man. That was a really good match, underrated match right there. I feel I feel like this match isn't gonna get what it deserves. People are gonna kind of forget about it even happening, but like it was a really good match. So yeah, that was awesome. All right, let me get to the rest of the show, so I don't sit here and this whole review and talk about the main event. Anyway, like I said before, Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan opened the show. Obviously, the reason they opened the show was just so they could kill time. They knew that if they didn't do all this time killing and stuff, the show, if they just did the matches, the show would have went just 2 hours long, not even probably. So they had to throw in a lot of segments and all that stuff just to keep the show feeling long, feeling like a pay-per-view. Anyway, they come out. They talk about this, the new era smack and all that, basic stuff. But then, they say the women's match will be the first match. So then they all come out, all the women come out for their match. That was a pretty good match. They were going on for a while there, and then before someone actually got eliminated. Alexa Bliss, first person eliminated in the match, and then they started just getting eliminated like that, like real quick. And then it came down to Carmella and Becky. I knew right there, I knew Carmella wasn't going to win. So once Nikki was eliminated, I knew that Becky was going to win the title. I thought it was either going to be Becky, Natty, or Nikki who won the title. I didn't see them putting the title on Carmella, Alexa, or Naomi yet. Could see that down the road. But Becky won it tonight, and that was awesome. She deserves it, man. They were a really good match, hell of a match. But yeah, that was that. So then we had this match. In this match, I was just not looking forward to this match. The Usos versus the Hype Bros, and the winner would versus Rhino and Slater for the new SmackDown tag titles later that night. This match was it just didn't have anything to it. And it was like, it just boring. I was honestly falling asleep. I don't know if it's just because I'm really tired and I haven't been getting much sleep lately, but I was really starting to fall asleep there during that match. It was really, it was just starting to lag after the women's match. I was surprised they did the women's match first, because I thought that would be a match that people would want to see. But they did that first, and they did the other match that everyone wanted to see in the end of the show. They kind of threw all the the stuff in the middle, all the other stuff. Anyway, the Usos won the match. No surprise here. I would have been shocked if the Hype Bros won that, but yeah. Then the next match, The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental title. So Ziggler comes out, and then there's like a segment backstage with Daniel Bryan and The Miz. And I'm telling you guys, I really think this Daniel Bryan might be returning to the ring. They keep hinting at it, like that there's going to be a possible match down the road. And I was thinking maybe like Survivor Series, Daniel Bryan versus The Miz for the Intercontinental title. I mean, they're just hinting at it. It's so obvious anymore. They continue. There's like this little feud here between the two, and it's going to happen. I can see it. He's going to return to the ring. I mean, he hasn't been cleared by WWE doctors, but he's been cleared by other doctors to get back in the ring. So when are we going to see that? I think it's going to happen. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. And I really hope it happens. That would be awesome. Anyway, this match, the crowd was dead during this match. And another match, I was just kind of falling asleep during it. Miz picks up the win here. Not a surprise to me. The Miz needed to win this match. They need to keep that title on The Miz for a while. Just do it, because he's been doing such a good job as a heel. And it's just good. Anyway, The Miz won the match, though. We got a little help from Maurice. Maurice sprayed Ziggler in the face with something. I don't know what it was. It's probably just water. They're going to say it was something else. Just to get you to think that. But, yeah, and then The Miz hit him with the figure. What did he do? I don't even remember. Oh, my God. I was really, like, falling asleep. I was just about out at this point. Alright, then it got really bad. It got really bad after this. So actually earlier in the night, I completely missed it. Well, before the show even started, there was a rumor going around that Randy Orton wasn't cleared to fight Bray Wyatt tonight, because he hasn't been cleared after his match at SummerSlam with Lesnar. That was a rumor. WWE never confirmed it on their Twitter or anything like that, or WWE.com. So the match, they never, WWE was still promoting the match. Anyway, I forget where it was. Some point in the beginning of the show, there was a segment backstage with Bray beating up Randy, slamming his leg in the door or whatever, which obviously was an angle to get him off TV that he was injured. So Bray Wyatt comes out for the match, and I'm like, what's going to happen here? So then he says that the referee should count to 10 so he can officially win the match. Referee counts, he counts to 10, wins the match, but then they announce that someone else is going to face him in a no disqualification match. I'm like, who could this be? It was Kane. I was so disappointed. I kind of saw this coming, but like, really, Kane? Like, oh my god, like things couldn't get any worse at this point. Kane comes out, and then it just gets worse from here. Solid match, and unbelievably, Kane wins the match. Kane beats Bray Wyatt. Kane's winning matches in 2016 on pay-per-view is just unbelievable to me. I mean, are they pushing Kane again here? Is Kane gonna get another push, one final push? I don't know, but he wins the match, but he did get a little help. Randy Orton actually did come out there, limped to the ring, hit him with an RKO, and then Kane finished him off, and then yeah, that's it. But he still, I mean, Kane beat Bray Wyatt in 2016 at a pay-per-view. I can't get over that. Why is Kane still winning matches? When is the last time Bray Wyatt's won a match on a pay-per-view? It has been a while. I don't remember. He wasn't even on SummerSlam. He was at WrestleMania, like a big show, like a big pay-per-view too. I mean, WrestleMania, he was in a segment with The Rock. Wasn't even actually in a match. So I don't know what they're doing with Bray Wyatt. Pretty much just wasted talent here. He's got unbelievable potential, and WWE's just wasting him. It's kind of sad. I mean, I want to see him win. He should be a future world champion. I don't know what's going on here. Why is he not a champion? Why isn't he in the title picture? He should be. Alright, next. Alright, so yeah. Tag team match. Slater and Rhino versus the Usos for the new tag titles. And solid match. And Slater and Rhino win. Slater gets his contract, part of the SmackDown roster. Slater and Rhino, your first tag team champions of the new SmackDown titles. And I'm not surprised here either. I kind of saw this coming. They had to have them win so Slater could get the contract. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop their titles to American Alpha as soon as they come back, probably at No Mercy, something like that, or maybe even an episode of SmackDown in it, like a few weeks from now. But yeah. It was nice to see Slater get the contract, though. The fans were really into them. It looks like they're like the face now. I thought they were heel all along here, but looks like they're face now. Anyway, next. Yeah, I already pretty much covered it. AJ Styles, new WWE World Champion. I mean, this was awesome. He beat Dean Ambrose. Didn't see it coming. I didn't think it would happen. Yeah, I thought they were going to do like a down the road, maybe Survivor Series, possibly No Mercy where he would win it. But no, they put the belt on him tonight. Didn't waste any time doing it. This is like his moment here. You know, he beat John Cena SummerSlam, beats Dean Ambrose for the world title, Backlash, less than a month later. What a month it's been for AJ Styles. What a show. A lot of people thought the show was boring or it wasn't important. Like I said before, I mean, I don't know how to feel about the show. It's really weird. I didn't think it was boring. I just thought it was kind of lagging at some points, but all in all, solid show. I mean, like I said, I was happy to see Becky win the title. I was happy to see Styles win the title. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's just an underrated show is what I'm saying, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it, but solid show. A lot of stuff in the middle, though. Like, I was not happy with the Bray Wyatt Kane thing. That just made no sense. They couldn't have had anyone else to fight Bray Wyatt, but they had to have Kane. And then and all that, they have Kane win the match. What are they thinking right now? Like, it just doesn't make much sense to me. It doesn't make much sense to anyone, as a matter of fact. Anyway, that's it, basically, for Backlash. Yeah, we got like a pay-per-view every 2 weeks now. Clash of Champions in 2 weeks, and then No Mercy 2 weeks after that, and then like Hell in a Cell a few weeks after that. And then we have Survivor Series, which is the only pay-per-view in November. Feels like they don't even making pay-per-views feel not even that important anymore with all this. Anyway, that's it, guys. Follow me on Twitter at Jeff Tuffner. I tweet during all the WWE shows. I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, I don't know when the Raw review will be. Probably Tuesday at 4 o'clock. I'll put the Raw review up. Thank you for watching.